You're the belle of the ball till I get back. I'm a Barbie doll, you're just a brat. You're the best dressed, it's accessory next to me. Must be so blessed to receive my charity. I love and hate you in my whole heart.
Hi everybody and welcome back to another episode of I Live For This Review with Trinity Catch Up and
Shontelle Sparkles.
And I am today in Newcastle, Australia, and you are in your backyard.
I thought you said White Castle, bitch.
Well,
I'm at White Castle.
There are a lot of white people up in Newcastle, honey. No, this is I don't know where this is in the island continent of Australia. I think it's on the lower half somewhere, but it's a smaller city on
It's giving,
the water.
I don't know where Korea is.
Well, girl, I know it's in Australia. I do know that. And I know that it's named after... I know that it's named after Newcastle, England.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah. But I don't exactly know where. It is in the morning. That's why I kind of look like I just woke up, because I did. And it is evening for you.
It is. It's almost 9 o'clock for us.
Yes. It's almost 11 a.m. for me. But we're doing this. We have to do this every week. So we are here. I ran into one of the other people on tour that was on tour at the coffee shop earlier. And they're like, well, what are you going to do with your day? I was like, I have to work. I have a podcast. They were like, oh, I thought you just did that. I said, bitch, we do it every week. What do you mean?
Yeah.
So I have my coffee.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Is the coffee good out there?
Oh, girl. Coffee anywhere else outside of the U.S. is freaking strong. Girl.
Well, we're used to like big and strong.
We're used to like drip coffee where it's like very watered down. Everywhere else, it's like smaller coffees and mostly espresso. So it's like super strong and it immediately makes you have to shit.
I love it. Clean me out.
This is my second one. So imagine.
We love it. Ready for all the sex.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you. You know what's funny though is I know I just said this a minute ago, but girl, looking at myself in this video, bitch, my hairline looks like I'm fucking losing my hair, bitch. I plucked it way too much.
No, you do. You look fabulous. I get what you're saying though, because like this whole plucked hairline thing is not brand new, but it's kind of new for you. So like,
yeah, I've been really trying to test my skills and, really step my pussy up. And I wanted to do it on myself first. And girl, I fucking went in, bitch. It looks like...
Yeah, you just need to bring the wig down. Like, you just need to bring the wig down slightly. But the hair itself...
it's not bad though, bitch. You can't clock it. You can't.
Girl, you look like you're ready for a continental evening gown. It's sickening. That topper... Yes, gorgeous. And I like you with dark hair.
You know what though? It's growing on me. I think I like it only with like specific styles. I don't like long black straight hair because I feel like I look like Morticia. But when it's like yanked, I feel like I look pretty with it.
You look like ethnically ambiguous. Like you could be like Hispanic or like...
That's how I paint, bitch.
Italian Italian is...
Well, I've had Italian in me, so maybe that's why.
Girl, you've had a lot in you. I saw the
bitch, don't tell me nothing, honey, because everybody that talks to me on Instagram, they're like, girl, I've seen Trinity's junk. It's big, bitch. And I'm like, how? Is she like selling this shit on fucking Etsy?
No, but I guess I need to, huh? I need to
bitch.
Only fans, only trans.
Yes.
Well, why are you in drag?
So, I wanted to get in drag because I didn't get in drag last week, 1. But 2, I just did my album cover for my actual music album that I am getting ready to release on August 29th, which is the day before my birthday. I'm so excited. And I
Yes.
also filmed the cover of one of the singles because we're releasing 2 singles before the album drops. So I did
Fierce.
a 2-in-1 tonight.
Yeah. Fierce. I'm excited to
Yeah, I'm
see.
excited. No, literally, girl, like it's about to be sickening. Like, cause for this single cover that's getting released before the album, we 3D rendered this like I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's like this little piece that's gonna like twirl on the photo. You know how like when you listen to music on Spotify, it has like little animations. So
Yeah.
it's like 3D rendered to where when it turns, it looks like a crystal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
It's
fierce.
go- yeah. I'm not gonna say
Is
what it
that something
is.
is that something you could turn into merch?
You know what? I'm thinking about it.
That
Because
might be
like
something cool.
I mean, it was expensive, girl. I paid a lot of money. The designer is super talented, but girl, I can't just be using it for just that. It needs to be put on in multiple things.
Yeah, it's branding at this point, bitch.
Yes.
Yes. Well, you look fierce. I can't wait to see more, and I can't wait for the fans to hear. Maybe we will
Me
do
too.
an exclusive listening party for our Patreon.
That would be cool. I was also thinking too when the album comes out because we always be playing your music in the beginning, which is no obviously not a problem, but I think it would be cool for me to play like one of my songs too in the beginning.
I would love to. We can definitely transition into
Yeah.
a Chantel Sparkle song. Yeah.
No, I feel like, we could do it like one week where it's like one of your songs and then the next week
No,
it's one of
girl.
mine.
I no tea. I get tired of hearing my own music. So girl, let's
That
just
becomes
use
us
one of yours.
though is sickening.
I mean, I agree, but I also would be fine with hearing yours. I actually, because yours is not out yet. You sent me that file, girl. Sometimes I'll be just listening to your unfinished. It's not even mastered yet, and I'm like, I'm bouncing to it. I'm listening to. I was like, that's
Yes.
my friend. That's my friend.
Oh my god, I love it. That makes me feel good that like obviously cuz you're one of the most unbiased people in my life. That way like that's which is good because I can send you stuff and you just give me your honest opinion. So the
Yeah, I
fact
would
that you're
tell
like
you.
really listening to it is good.
Well, you've always been, even before, like when we first met, you were doing music. You were DJing, you were creating your own music. That's kind of how you actually got me into like recording because we did a couple of spoofs, which can't be found anywhere. And actually, Erica sent me our schlong video.
Girl, that shit's on Reddit. Don't even try it.
Is it? Well,
Yes.
I just need to upload it. Actually, Tracy, I'm going to send it to you. Maybe we'll just put it on Patreon as an exclusive. We did when Lady Gaga came out with Applause. Shontelle and I did a, a parody cover called Schlong, and we shot a horribly. It's not horrible. It just in the time period of what it was, we didn't have like the special effects that we have now for music videos
Girl, I'll
and
never
stuff.
forget where we recorded it though. Like, do you remember we
The
recorded in
Parliament
that hot
House.
ass No. We recorded some of it at the Parliament House, but in the couple scenes that we did, Erica had rented out that space where it was up in that hot ass attic.
No, I don't remember that.
You don't remember that, bitch? We were sweating our ass off.
I need to
Ask Erica;
rewatch
she'll
it.
tell you.
I need to rewatch it. Anyway, there's some hot guys in it. Maybe we'll put it on Patreon. I mean, you might can find it
No, we
on
definitely should.
life updates. I know we do this at the beginning. I mean, there's not really new stuff for me except for I'm just touring. We have 3 more shows, 1 tonight and 2 more, before I head back to LA. I have for the fans out there that don't know, I have 2 best friends, Shontelle and Billy, Obscenity. And so Obscenity, I've known since I first started drag, so like literally 22 years. Billy, I'll always go. Don't get confused. Billy is Obscenity. Obscenity is Billy, and sometimes I mostly call him Billy, even in drag. But Billy is moving from. It's just a habit. Billy is moving from Nashville to LA in with me. And also, Billy is a Reba impersonator. So I'll be doing
Which is
help.
fierce. Like, she is the best, like one of the best Reba impersonators I've ever seen.
Yeah, so good. And so she's moving. I'm gonna be helping Billy unpack and all that stuff. I've got to finish unpacking because girl, I've been gone. I've been on tours and shit, so I've got to do
Bitch,
that
when
when
you
I get
get
home.
back, I don't want to hear shit. You better be in there, in them boxes, just ripping everything out and
Well,
doing
no
it. Because
trust.
every time I
Okay,
talk to
so
you,
Morgan just texted me a little bit ago, and she's like, "Hey, do you want to do my show this day?" I said, "Girl, I can't." Like I always be saying yes to Morgan because she's also one of my really good friends, and I love working with her in LA. But I was like, "Girl, I can't. I've got to unpack this stuff because I have somebody moving in, and we're not even unpacked all the way." So Joey has been doing it when I'm out, but I'm kind of scared to get home because he's like. A lot of the stuff is our decor, and he's been just putting it everywhere, different places. And I already know he's not a decorator.
you girl
So
don't.
no,
I don't
no,
even do that with Ethan, bitch.
no. He has already done it. Like I'm gonna have to go
Well,
through and change it, everything. But what's new with you?
well, I've been streaming a lot more on Twitch. I streamed all weekend at night. Just really been trying to build my Twitch channel up. Girl, it's slow at first. I think I have it's not bad. I have 700 and something followers, but I'm trying to get my views to where I'm like in the 50s to hundreds, you
Yeah.
know? But I
So
have
follow her,
quite a
stream
few.
her.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
are the
And it's
times
fun,
again?
bitch.
Tell
Like,
tell people.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday from 9 to 11. And I'm always cussing people out on there. Like, I'm letting them have it. So it's not just me sitting there like,
And that's
I'm reading
Eastern
people, let them
time.
have it. Yes, and we're doing a big giveaway just to get to rehash everything. I'm giving away a custom styled glitter bomb wig. You could get one of these. Also, giving away a 3-month podcast subscription to me and Trinity's exclusive content on Patreon. Also, doing a 3-month wig tutorial subscription. So if you don't win the wig, you can actually style your own wig. And then also, I'm giving away a random Labubu doll from the official Pop Mart, or not the official Pop, the official Build-A-Bear store in LA, which those are the people that actually sponsored one of the things that we got like 2
Yeah,
episodes ago.
yeah.
And then also I'm going to be announcing the winners on July 11th, which is season 3 of Marvel Rivals. And when we do announce the winners, I'm also giving away a Marvel Rivals season 3 battle pass. So you get the battle pass the day the season comes out, girl. It's sickening.
And I'll sponsor $100 giveaway. I'll give somebody $100.
Yes. That'll be
So
sickening. Thank you.
add that to your giveaways. I'll $100 anywhere in the world. I will Venmo, Cash App, PayPal you $100.
Yeah, I love that. And I'm a Storm main on Marvel Rivals. I redid my whole Twitch layout to where it's like lightning theme, and girl, I'm ready for this
Ooh,
season 3. So get ready, y'all. It's gonna be fierce.
I'm excited. I need to check this out. This tour with timing, I just can't. But as soon as I'm back, I'm gonna look at this. Now, let me ask you a question about you streaming. I don't have like a desktop streaming computer for that kind of stuff. Do you have to have that
Mhm.
to view and play and stuff with you?
If you want to just watch, you can literally log into your phone.
But if I want to like eventually do like a night with you on there.
I would suggest getting a gaming computer, not like super crazy. You just need. Are you gonna play on your console, or are you gonna play games on your PC?
I'm not gonna play either. But I'm just gonna do this for you. So I don't. I
Well,
have a
okay,
I
then
have
you're
a laptop
probably
and I have a desktop.
okay. Well, then you're probably gonna play on the PlayStation, but stream it to the computer. So you don't really need a crazy graphics card or a crazy computer. You just need something that's going to be strong enough to power it.
So I could
So
use my laptop here.
I'll have to look at the specs and see, but most likely.
Anybody know that's a nerd, and I say that respectfully in the comments. Let
Oh,
us
we
know
love nerds.
what
Nerds
do we
usually
need.
have big old dicks, honey.
Hey, children. I'm just
Shout
kidding.
out, girl, fuck it.
I'm just kidding.
Shout out to all the nerds. Inbox me, please.
Yes, don't forget we're doing for this Patreon and this Patreon, girl, I'm out of my mind. This giveaway for our podcast. Like, subscribe, comment. You're going to get $500 US dollars anywhere in the world. Another person's going to get a glitter bomb wig, and 2 other people are going to get merch from the podcast, and then one person's going to get that My Sweet Piano. It's a rare
This one, right?
Yes, it's a rare Build-A-Bear lamb. You'll get it for your thing. So lots of gifts. Lots of gifts.
Not Betty White, but Vanna White.
Yes, lots and lots of gifts. I know, like, it's like kind of overwhelming with all the giveaways that between your thing and this stuff, but it's free. So as long as you're
and listen,
interacting, you have a chance.
Yeah, like if you don't get a chance to win on this podcast, girl, go over to my Twitch and you get a chance there. And trust, after this the giveaway on the 11th, I'm going to do another one because people are loving it.
Yeah, and we're going to keep doing that here too. We like giving back to people who support us. So make sure you stay tuned for that. We're going to go ahead and start the Patreon exclusive, which is the entrance looks review for the 3 brackets that have made it to the next round. So if you want to listen to our review, go over to the Patreon. It's in the comments. You can check out the link, or go on my Instagram. It's in the links there, or Shontelle's. It's in the links there. It's only $5. That helps us pay for our podcast and the editing,
the edits, all that.
Yeah. So, but there's always, we do something different every week as exclusives on there. Also, we're going to upload the Schlong music video that we did from years ago before either of us were on Drag Race. Girl, woo, we were, crusty dusty.
You know what's funny though? We did another song too that was a remake of Leona Lewis's song "Keep Bleeding Love," but it was "Keep Shitting Myself."
I keep shitting.
I got makeup all over this. We should upload that too. Just the song. Do we still have it?
Girl, I don't know where that's at.
We'll have to look it up, but that'd be fun.
And who was it that we had a feature on that one?
I think it was Misty Eyes.
Misty Eyes from South Florida. Yeah. Anyway. All right. Go over to Patreon. We'll see you soon.
Yeah. So starting off, the queens are walking out and they're just, they're on the edge. They're on the edge of glory, honey. And they're all thinking, what's going to happen? Well, RuPaul announces that all the queens are having their points completely wiped from all the previous weeks. And
girl, before you move on, you see Ginger's face crack, honey. She is like, it's like the blood drains from it, and she's like,
yeah, but girl, we know how this is going. Anyways, so moving forward, though, RuPaul announces that one top all-star of the week will win $10,000, and then the bottom 2 will have to lip sync for their life, and one will sashay away. Finally.
What's so funny is that they make this out to be like, oh my God, this is such a twist. It's so different. It's something new. And this is exactly like a regular season.
It's literally. But I was like, finally, someone's going home because now people have to clock into work and really be like, okay, I need to step my pussy up because if not,
bye-bye.
Here we are.
See you later. Sayonara.
Yeah. Bye, bitch.
Konnichiwa. Aloha.
That part. So,
do you know where that's from?
Konnichiwa. That's from Japan.
And aloha
is from Hawaii.
And you can use it for hello and goodbye.
Oh, did you know that I just styled a wig for a sickening trans girl out in Hawaii? And bitch, I didn't realize how much shipping was out there.
Oh, wow. So
girl,
you basically shipped it out there for free.
Basically, I styled the wig and I was like, no worries. And then I'm sitting there like,
how much was shipping?
Like $100.
Oh, wow. Yeah, girl, you made nothing off of that wig, honey.
But the thing is, though, is when I ship my wigs, I always ship them priority. I don't ever ship them like normal because I don't like my wigs shipping for long periods of time through the postal service because it get crushed by boxes or throwing them around. The quicker that I can get to the person is in less hands. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you like quickies and in less hands. I know that.
Yes, I want all the hands up in my ass. I mean, on the box. But yeah, so this week RuPaul announces that this is the Snatch Game right out the gate. Everyone's like, "Oh shit, this is the Snatch Game." So
Uh-huh.
shit is getting real. So the queens walk in, and Mistress is contemplating right away if they should say how they got to the top by stealing their points or not.
Yeah, because they
And
break
Lydia,
apart. She takes her 2 girls, and they go a separate way than everybody else. That
yeah,
already immediately looks shady.
yeah, and everybody's kind of doing their own thing, and it's like, okay, well, yeah, it looks shady. So Lydia is already like, well, girl, she's my drag mom. I don't want to piss her off. Also, she's got a big personality, and she's just like, I'm gonna do what Mistress wants because she's worried that she might get bulldozed in this competition at this point.
Yeah, because you don't know
So
what's gonna come. Maybe these like bracket things, the old rules might come back where they have to vote for each other or something. You just never know.
yep.
So yeah.
And then Georges, she don't really want to do any shady stuff yet. But the thing about Georges is like, I saw this thing online where they almost like categorized every single queen by like neutral shady, completely shady, by the books, like proper. They believe in like the high power of being good. And I thought that it was so funny because they put Georges in like neutral shady to where like she kind of stays neutral, but when she's ready to like do a slash and gash, she'll like really be shady. So I thought that was funny because that's really what she's saying right here. She's like, I don't want to do any shady stuff yet.
I love that saying. We need to start using that more. Slash and gash.
Yeah, well, I got it from Scary Movie. He's like, I'm a slash and gash all the way from your ass or something.
Oh, what? I've never heard that.
It's so funny. But yeah, let's
Come
do the
on,
slash
rap and
and gash.
roast. Rap and roast,
Yes.
honey.
But anyways, right after that, Mistress is already poking the bear, talking all sorts of shit about everyone, and mainly Ginger, it seems like. And for me, when I was listening to her talk all this like stuff out there, I was like, when someone is talking a lot of shit about someone and not really saying it directly or like even directly, it's showing a level of insecurity, but they don't want to say it.
Well, yeah, because they're trying to get in their competition's head with what
Correct.
they're saying, for
Which
sure.
she
Yeah.
says that. She's like, I'm trying to haze Ginger. I'm going to let her have it. I'm going to break her. And it's just, I mean, Ginger, I will say, is a good sport and she's a good competitor because she's like, she's a pageant girl. She's like us. You know what I mean? When you want to win something, you don't let people get in your head. You're like, I'm focused on the prize.
Yeah, and also, like, this is another thing, Ginger's still getting all this hate or whatever. Ginger is such a good person, and she's really taking this in stride and really, like, not trying to let it get to her. So, like, as a competitor, you could tell how good she is. Like,
She is,
a lot
whether
of
or not you want to believe it.
a lot of people say, "Oh, she doesn't deserve to be there, or she didn't deserve this, or she didn't deserve that." Yes, she does.
Yeah.
She may not have deserved the lip sync, or you may not have thought she deserved one of those wins. Either way, she is that girl. She should have probably already won one of the
Yeah.
seasons she was on.
And that's
And
probably why
so,
they brought her back because they're like, bitch, we need to give it to her now. Finally. Shit. Do something.
as far as a well-rounded competitor, she is one of the best Rue girls out there. Like, you can't
Mhm.
not deny that. You want to argue, go argue with your mother. But
Mhm.
that is from one phenomenal, and I'm tooting my own horn, from one phenomenal, well-rounded performer to another. As a performer, I know. And
Yeah.
Ginger is that
Well,
girl.
girl, you've
She
won
is one of those.
everything on Drag Race. So for you to
And
say
you're
that is
and you
speaks a
and
lot.
Shontelle, you're the same way. Like, you are so well rounded. You know what to look for, and she
Mhm.
is that girl. So
Yeah, but you don't have to
anyway,
tell me that. I know because we were talking about you and giving you compliments. You don't always have to give me a compliment when we're starting with that.
yes,
Like,
I do. Yes, I do,
girl,
because I like to uplift my
bitch.
friends.
Yeah, but girl, I
Yes.
already know. I'm just kidding.
Oh wow.
No, I'm just
Okay,
playing.
fine.
But
I'm gonna
seriously,
bring you down. I'm gonna bring you down a little bit, girl. Go fix your hairline.
oh, I'll be right
Ooh.
back.
Ooh.
I'm gonna slash and gash you, bitch.
You need to slash and gash that forehead, bitch.
Girl, it looks like I slash and gash this hairline, bitch.
Girl, speaking of, I
Listen,
cannot wait till January to go get mine slashed and gashed.
yes, listen. If you can't make fun of yourself, how in the hell you gonna make fun of anybody else? Can I get a gay man?
Hello? Yes.
But yeah, so that concludes all my notes. I know you had a couple notes about like what happened, but right after that, it goes straight into the queens get out of makeup. Do you have anything before that?
I just No. One thing I wanted to bring up was immediately after Mistress was having her little congregation of her group, when they
Mhm.
enter back into the regular group, she's like, she starts mess with Aja by saying that Aja was saying that she feels bad for Ginger, but immediately Aja's like defending herself. Is like, no, bitch, I didn't say that about Ginger. I was saying that about Georgia's not being able to sit in her gown. And so you can already see the games Mistress is trying to play. And Aja's not that girl. She's not that life. And she ain't playing no games. And you see that at the end of this for the preview for next week. And I cannot wait. She's going to get that
Yes.
ass together. She's going to slash and gash that ass, honey.
Yes, and get a free pass.
Yes. And let's see. I wanted to talk about the transformation of Ginger and Mistress. Like,
Mm.
first of all, people are beautiful in all shapes and sizes. This is that we're not pointing out of like any kind
Oh
of
my
hate.
God, she got skinny. She's finally pretty. No, it's not that.
No.
We're just proud of the transformations that they chose
For
to take.
them, for them to feel comfortable with who they are. Ginger sent me. I was just talking to her, like literally like an hour ago. She sent me a picture of her with like her shirt up, her side profile. Bitch, she has like almost abs now. I was like, girl, what in the fucking gay hell is happening?
I need to know what the fuck she's eating so I can take it, bitch.
Girl, good for her. I mean, like, if this is the direction she's going to become like a fitness model, girl, good for her. That's crazy. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
Miss Ginger, good for you, sister.
She's gonna
And
turn
then
into Ginger
also,
Spice, honey.
Mistress had just posted on her Instagram about her fitness journey. She hasn't taken anything. She's literally lost all this weight over a year and a half of her just going to the gym every single day. And she's been logging everything that she eats, every single thing that she puts in her mouth. She's been logging it. I guess like a calorie
Wow.
count. Because the point of, if you're trying to lose weight, the point is to have a calorie deficit. And you unfortunately have to count your calories.
Oh, I
Um,
fucking hate counting calories. Ugh.
I know, it's crazy, but
It's too
like,
much math.
you know what? More than anything, when someone is on a journey like this where they're transforming something physical about themselves, whether it be weight or like transitioning uh, to who they feel like they should look, or like surgery wise, when someone is doing something for themselves to feel more confident and better about themselves. One, it shows drive and ambition to there's a goal and they're
Mm-hmm.
working towards that. They're not just staying complicit in their like hatred for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And two, like the work ethic of getting to that goal, you already know they're gonna feel great. Like
Well, it already
about
takes a lot of self-discipline to do those things. So I respect someone that has self-discipline to do anything because it's like for me, not to turn this back on me, but it takes a lot of self-discipline to do anything for yourself like that or even
yeah,
go back to school because like girl, when I dropped out of high school, I had to go back and get my GED and I went and had the self-discipline to push myself to get to do the classes at home. And I feel
yeah,
like, to do anything like that for yourself, you're doing it for you. You're not doing it for anybody else. So the
yeah.
fact that she's doing this and she's like, I'm counting my calories, I'm going to the gym, I'm doing this. You can see she ain't doing it for nobody else. She's doing it for her, and I'm proud of her.
Yeah, that's fierce. Also, something I thought was really funny is the girls. No, Ginger is competition. She just is. If I was on the season, she would be my biggest competition. They're doing fucking hexes on her.
Yes, it's like the cuckoo dad.
I was like, that girl, all of them are just like trying to hex Ginger, which is I thought was really funny. And then the last
Mhm.
thing before we move on, um, one thing I cannot stand that Mistress does is she loves to summon people to her. Like
Drag her, bitch.
she refuses to get up and go to other people. She's always like, Ginger, come here, or Georges, come here, or Lydia,
Mhm.
come here, or Aja,
She's
come
like,
here. Yeah, because she wants to be. She
She
wants
wants
the
to feel like that
control.
girl.
She
She
wants to.
wants to
She wants.
feel.
She wants to be in control always.
Mhm.
And what you have to do with bullies like that or people like that in your life is no. You want to talk to me? Come
Like,
here.
bitch,
You
you come
come to
here.
me. You come to me. You got to shut them
Mhm.
down before they get a hold of 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 the power. And
Mhm.
you can't let people bully you around. And we find out later on, and we'll talk about this too. There's a couple of instances where some of the other girls don't allow this, and you start to see the cookie crumbling a little bit of Mistress feeling in control. Not
Mm.
necessarily the downfall of Mistress. I don't really know yet. We haven't seen that, but like her not having that control she had on her bracket. She's not having that
Right.
this time around, honey.
Well, there's a lot more strong personalities and lots of talent on this new like way of all the brackets coming together. So yeah, I can see why she's like, "Oh girl, I don't know what to expect. All I know
Yeah.
is I need to start casting spells."
Hello. Well, we find out what all the girls are going to be for Snatch Game. Do you want to go over each girl and their character?
Yeah, so Bosco is Kenny Curry, which is a famous drag queen out in Las Vegas from back in the day. Georges is playing Pitbull. Daya is playing Jane Lynch. Is it Lynch?
Lynch. Yeah.
Lynch. Okay, sorry, I mistyped that. Cuckoo is being Dracula, and then Irene is being Zsa Zsa Gabor. Aja is being Cookie Tookie, which I don't know if they weren't allowed to say it, but her real name is Samantha James.
Oh, okay.
I'm a huge fan of Samantha James, like Miss Cookie Tookie, bitch. I watch
Miss
all her
Cookie
videos. And
Tookie girl, so funny. Those
have you seen
videos.
her content?
I've seen some videos, some older videos. I haven't seen anything new, but girl,
Yeah, well, she's
so
passed away.
funny. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Maybe
she
that's why I
passed
haven't
away.
seen it in a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, so Aja's doing Miss Cookie Tookie Samantha James, Lydia is doing Pete Burns, and then Ginger Minge is doing Reba McEntire, and then Mistress is doing Natalie from the Bad Girls Club,
Uh
and
huh.
then that's it. So,
Yeah.
do you want to talk about how they did and stuff?
Yeah, let's talk about the Snatch Game. First of all, I love like all of these characters. Like most of these haven't been done before by anybody else, and it's a very diverse group of characters. And a lot of these, I think, would be so fun in a Snatch Game.
Yeah.
Like,
For sure. They had a
girl,
lot of content and things to say. It was very easy stuff. I mean, obviously it's easier said than done, but
yeah,
you know
like
what I'm
Reba,
saying.
Cookie Tookie, Zsa Zsa Gabor, Dracula, all four of those characters.
Pitbull.
Well, Pitbull is not that exciting in theory,
Yeah.
but we'll talk about it. But those four were the most exciting for me to be like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see what they do. Um,
Yeah, I made notes for like different things that they
yeah,
said that was funny. Did you make any notes?
I didn't make any notes, but I know what I'm feeling for each one. So let's just go down the line.
Okay, so let's start off with Bosco. So for me, I thought that Bosco was looked really good with the character makeup.
Yeah,
I thought the hair
yeah.
was good. It was giving very old school drag, which I love that she was able to really embody that character. I loved when she started changing the wigs. I thought it was funny. The
Where
share
she turned
also.
it around,
Yes, bitch, I was
that was
so sickening.
that was a sickening gag. The 2-in-1 hair reveal.
Yes, I
Yeah,
was gagged. I was like, that is an innovative queen. Like that's someone
yeah.
that's someone to watch out for. Also thought she was sickening as Cher when she was like, she made some kind of note. Do you remember what she said as Cher?
I don't remember. I thought her share was okay. It wasn't any like because girl, like we've seen Cher several times on Snatch Game and throughout the years in episodes for
There,
different
yeah.
things. It was okay. It was okay.
I liked when she
I
was like, "Well, I'm just surprised I haven't been brought on the show as a judge. God damn it," or something like that. It was just so funny.
yeah. I thought she was okay. I thought it was a.
Yeah,
I thought she was definitely was safe. I thought
yeah,
it was a very innovative and very bold decisions on what she decided to do with the characters, but I just thought there wasn't as much
stand
laughs
out.
for me. Yeah,
Yeah,
but I thought it was good. I did think it was good.
yeah, for me, safe as well. I thought Georges was funny. Her makeup was great. I thought the bald cap was good. I mean, obviously, when you're zooming in, you could see like, lines, but the fact that Georges put all that hair underneath that bald cap and it was clean like that, very impressive.
Yeah,
I
and
thought it
I
was so.
thought. Go ahead.
No, no, no. I just thought it was so funny when RuPaul was like, um, Are you into what kind of girls are you into? And he goes, I'm into girls with big chins. I was talking about
Yeah.
Natalie from Big Girls Club, Bad Girls Club.
Yeah, I also thought this was just okay. I thought the characterization was fun. I liked this choice for Georges. This was definitely her best Snatch Game she's done. But again, I thought it was just safe.
Yeah, I thought it was, yeah, for sure, pretty safe. Um, and I'm just sitting here thinking too, while I'm talking about this, how they did on the runway, which we'll get to. But I'm like thinking about these things, and y'all should be doing too. What this is why we're giving our our critiques on who's the tops this week, because they have to be consistent, even if they're safe or just clean but not super funny, and then they're great on the runway. That's why,
Yeah,
anyways.
runways matter. At least in our decision making, runways matter.
Yes, and also like if you're not completely terrible in the Snatch Game, but you're also good in the runway, you're pretty consistent. Now you take all those consistent people and you put them together, and then you figure out who's the top. But so Daya did Jane Lynch. Girl, the makeup was sickening. I was
Oh,
living.
down. The characterization, I thought Daya did great. I thought when
Fucking
she was like,
sickening.
what kind of men are you into? Ones with
Yeah.
vaginas. Like it was just it was just really funny. She did so good.
I
I
would love
thought
to see her do this character more.
yeah, I think there was probably a lot that was cut out that we didn't get to see.
Yeah. She was really funny. Very impressed with her makeup and everything. So good job, Daya.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cuckoo also did Dracula. Girl, she was turning it in the beginning.
I thought there was definitely moments for Cynthia in the Snatch Game that was funny. I think
Mhm.
though the counterbalance of that, there were a lot of moments that were just very awkward and not answered very well, and then like she started to sound like Dracula from Puerto Rico rather than from
Yes.
Transylvania, and so there were moments, and
When
then
her
there were
tooth fell
also
out, though, and she said, "This is what happens to your teeth when you don't brush them for 100 years or something."
yeah. I mean, she did. It was funny. There were moments for sure. There were moments for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
I agree. To me, like if I was to visually put a graph in front of everybody and describe how her performance was, it was like this. She started out really strong, and then probably by like 75%, she just went bloop and just fell down.
Yeah, and then there were a couple of but yeah, I agree.
And then Jaja Gabor, I thought she was good. I really liked when she started talking about the houses and like how like I think they like something about stealing the houses, and then she threw the fabric at them and she was like, "Here, go clean the house." I thought it was funny. It just wasn't like hilarious. There wasn't a lot of good moments to where like I was laughing, but the characterization was good and the responses were pretty decent.
Yeah, I agree with you. She looked phenomenal. For this to be her first Snatch Game, I thought she did great.
Yeah.
I felt like this was probably on par with Bosco. Like good
Yeah.
characterization, decent answers, not incredibly funny, but did fine. A good save.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then Aja does Miss Cookie Tookie, Samantha James. She's a YouTube personality, trans icon. Um, I thought she was funny. I really liked when she was talking about the Philadelphia, because Samantha James is always like, I'm here to get some Philadelphia coverage cunt. So I thought it was funny when she was like, oh, I got Philadelphia coverage body that looks like Philadelphia coverage cheesesteak or something. It was just
Yeah.
funny. Like, I like how she tied in her jokes. Um, the thing is though is that like Samantha James has so many good catchphrases. Like she has this one video where she's like literally walking outside and she's next to this like halfway house like with all these like criminals outside like playing basketball, and she's got her little bob on and she's like, "Hey, my name is Miss Cookie Tookie. You want to?" She's like, "I'm trying to get me some halfway house dick," and like it's just stupid shit that she says. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like she really could have went in with using a lot more of the content. Now, obviously, it was edited and like really
We don't
chopped
know
down.
what was edited out and all that stuff. Yeah. I agree with you, but what we saw, I thought was a low safe. It wasn't
Yeah,
bad, but it wasn't like, what was the character that Aja did last All Star? She did the she
LaBeija.
wasn't beautiful tonight. Yes, LaBeija.
Yeah.
Comparing that character to this, there's just no comparison. Like she was so phenomenal before, but this was a
Yes.
good. This is Miss Cookie Tookie is a great Snatch Game character, and Aja was the right person to play her. I just think
Yeah.
for what we saw, she didn't go far enough. But it was like
Yeah.
a low safe.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think she bombed though.
Yeah, I don't think she bombed.
So yeah, and then Lydia does Pete Burns. I thought the makeup was fucking sickening. Looked just like Pete
Great.
Burns.
Yeah.
I thought the responses were pretty good. I liked the finger in the butt while you nut thing. It was very like
That was referencing RuPaul.
Yeah, RuPaul with Miley Cyrus.
Mhm.
The song's called Catitude. Make sure you go stream it. And also I thought the responses were good. They weren't like hilarious, but you know,
Yeah,
yeah.
another good like medium to low safe.
Yeah. Ginger, she does Reba McEntire. I thought she was super hilarious. She didn't look exactly like Reba, but the thing is like when you do these Snatch Games, they're not looking for like an exact replica of the character. They just want you to act like them and be funny.
Yeah, I wanted her to have even less top lip.
Yeah, I can see that.
I thought this is the thing about being great at something. You're always going to be compared to yourself. And since Ginger she's done so many Snatch Games and she's won up until this point. She had won 2 already.
Yeah.
And those characters were so phenomenal. This was still phenomenal. It was still great. It was still the best of the night to me. But it just wasn't as funny as what it was before. But it was still funny. It just
Yeah.
And I'll talk about the wholeness of the Snatch Game period. But it was great.
Yeah, I think it's also just because like, girl, this is like it's a new day, it's a new dawn, it's a new day. Like there's so many different personalities in the Snatch Game. Like it's not like just regular Drag Race or like the other seasons. Like this is totally different.
Yeah.
Mistress does Natalie from Bad Girls Club. I thought Mistress was kind of cringy to me. Like I thought the makeup was weird.
Awful. This was awful. It was absolutely not one funny thing. You never do well when you're getting up out of your seat to like have a bigger presence, I guess. It never works. When you're the louder you are, it doesn't necessarily equal the funnier you are. And I just thought it was chaotic and not good. And she was basically playing herself as the Snatch Game, and she's just not funny.
Yeah, I thought the makeup was also weird looking.
That was, to me, the best part, is that she looked fucking weird with that chin.
She did.
And it was that was funny and unintentionally.
Yeah. It was just cringy, especially when RuPaul asked, or no, she asked RuPaul, she's like, "Why are you in charge?" It was just weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like don't seriously come for RuPaul, girl. It's her show. It never ends well.
This is exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't really say any jokes. But so who was your best and who was your least favorite?
The best was the only one that was just above everybody else is Ginger to me. I mean, like, absolutely. And the only one that just absolutely bombed to me was Mistress. She's the only one that bombed. Yeah.
I thought the second best for me that was cleanest was George's.
I thought I would have probably put Daya.
Interesting.
Yeah, I thought George's was good. I thought George's was probably top 3. Oh, y'all, by the way, if you hear, I already hear them. I'm in this hotel. Right outside is a whole construction zone. So if you hear like all these noises and stuff, I'm so sorry. But the girls.
It's a new day in the workroom.
Yeah. The girls start talking about Snatch Game. Irene asks Mistress how she feels about her performance, and Irene just flat out says to Mistress, "You bombed." And Mistress is definitely trying to give a different narrative than what we all saw. She asked the group what what they thought of who was in the bottom. And nobody, which is weird, nobody was really saying anything. But Irene says, if you ask, you should tell your thoughts. And
And she's like, just say it.
yeah, and Mistress was like, Cynthia. But she didn't say who the other person was because she knew she was. And then Aja is really second guessing herself, and just starts spiraling, girl. It's the craziest thing because I thought she was pretty good.
Yeah, and Asha gives off such this like strong woman energy. Like she's almost like the mother, it seems like. But
Yeah.
girl, she was not. I don't know what happened.
She got into her head, and she's like talking to Bosco. She was telling her story about how she's in the middle of like rebuilding her career, which is crazy to me because Aja has almost 1 million followers and she's been on 3 seasons. She is a popular girl, and she's like saying, she's not really getting to work, and that she could possibly be homeless if this doesn't go well, which is sad and crazy. And you know, it's unfortunately a lot of people think just because Drag Race girls have been on TV that they immediately get work, and they all get work and we're all rich, and that's just not true. In fact, I feel like from what I've seen from some of the girls, if you get on Drag Race and you don't do well, sometimes it can hinder your career and you actually stop working. People don't book you. It's almost like you can't even go back to
That's what makes
uh,
me worried.
local queens. Well, girl, you don't really work anyway. You do your own thing. You have your own
Well,
business.
yeah, but I still feel like you said, like right now I have such control over my image and what I want to put out that if I was to put out, and this is also tying back to how production really does kind of like edit things to how they want the show to be. Like
Yeah,
it's production. Cuz
yeah,
Mistress, let's be fucking real. She was terrible this episode.
yeah.
And that I know that she was in the bottom, but like she also said some mean things and she's done some pretty crazy shit like saying, "Oh, I'm going to haze, I'm going to crack her, I'm going to say the-" In any other old Drag Race, they would have done sound effects like do 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 do, and like really zoomed into her and made her the villain. But for now, like they're just kind of making it like it's funny, almost like, maybe Drag Race, it's because Drag Race is on is it VH1? Is that what it is?
This is on Paramount.
Paramount, I don't know. But like the editing is not like it used to be. It's like they're kind of living for the drama, which is great because I feel like we need more of that. But my point that I'm getting to is that it's just like it's a prime example of how editing can be because she was not good.
Well, the thing
But
is girl, like there's a difference. Like your runways will be some of the best runways ever to be seen on the show, period. Because I already know you. I already know
thank
you're
you.
not going to go out there and do any
Oh,
shortcuts.
bitch, I don't do anything lazy. You know that.
As far as like your Snatch Game goes, I've seen what you've auditioned with, and I think if you pick one of the ones that you've auditioned with, at worst you'll be safe.
Yeah.
If not, win, because I thought yours were funny. I
And
think
that's
that
what I was trying to get back to. Sorry, I went off
yeah,
subject.
yeah.
But
Go ahead. Yeah,
no. What I was trying to get back on was editing can really destroy you. It can really make you like either be looked at in a great way, or people could be like, "Ew, don't fucking like follow her or don't work with her." And doing wigs, like besides drag, that's what pays my bills. And I have a huge respect in the industry by being one of the most reliable wig stylists and quality wig stylists.
yeah.
And that could hinder my business still.
I don't think so. I think this is the thing. This is one thing that anybody auditioning for the show needs to realize is that is unfortunately one
The
of
reality.
the reality of auditioning and getting on the show is people are going to go home, and they're going to go home early. Some of them. And
Yeah.
some of them are not going to get great edits, and that's just part of it. And it's not exclusive to Drag Race. It's a television show, and that's part of being a reality star is that certain people get certain kind of edits, and that's just part of it. And you
Yeah.
have to be okay with that.
You
But
have to blame it on the edit.
that's going to be what it is, going into a situation like this. So but Aja, I think, you know I saw somewhere recently where she's doing a House of Aja tour. So she's gonna be fine. This, this is
she's
just
turning it.
this is just in the context of in that moment what she's saying, but in reality, girl, she's the star. She's gonna be fine.
And all she got to do is post on her Instagram of 1,000,000 followers and be like, "Hey, I'm going on tour. Book me, bitch."
Yeah,
Everyone will be
hello.
excited.
Right, exactly.
So let's talk
Let's
about
go.
this look that RuPaul wears, bitch. When she walked out, I was obsessed. This
Yeah,
hair is probably the best styled hair that she's had all season. It's
yeah, I agree.
fucking sickening. It's clean in the front. It's literally so like whooped and it's like coiffed to where like they spent time on the layers and really making this hair fierce. I love the color contrast with the white hair against the hot pink print. This dress is fucking fierce, bitch. I
Slashed
love
and
how
gashed, honey. Slashed and gashed.
girl, she is fucking snatched. Like this waist, I feel like she snatched her waist tighter than usual because she's like, girl, I'm in front of these top all stars, honey. I need to let them know that I am mother, bitch, and they could
Yeah,
never,
yeah.
and they could never. But this is like great, 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 great pussy for me. I am obsessed. I love
It's
the
rhinestone. You don't usually see this from RuPaul, like little things rhinestone, like the flowers are rhinestoned. Like it's crazy that she went in like this. That she was
yes.
like, "Girl, make me a fucking dress like I used to have."
Yeah.
And
No, and the makeup too. Like she did that green
everything.
in her eyes that matched the dress. It's
Raven
just
did
for
that
me,
green in her eyes. Yeah, yeah.
it's making me fucking,
It's fierce.
just it's
It's a fierce
fierce.
one. It is a great
Great,
pussy.
great pussy. Um, Next up we have Michelle Visage. God, I love
What in the
Michelle, but
Sam Star?
I was like, I love Michelle, baby. I love you so much. You are an icon, and you
Not.
are definitely
She was not beautiful tonight.
not to eyes. Let me tell you, because this look is giving Party City, bitch. This gown,
I wanna start out with a positive. You can't come for Michelle
the
Visage's
makeup.
visage. It is
You
always
can't.
1000%. She is beautiful. She is a beautiful woman. Uh, this gown dress
Girl,
thing
what is going on?
and even the hair. I saw the hair, and it is giving grandma. But
Listen, no, I think the hair is actually it could be
no.
good with the right look because
Oh,
it's giving Vita Von
the
Teese. Is there
hair could
Vita Von
have been
Teese?
saved had it been like how like it does the under roll.
Yes.
If the sides had been more fitted and then it went out a little, but it was just
Instead of more
out.
like,
Yeah.
yeah,
If even one side was just
where it was
pinned,
like,
yeah, like slightly inward, it would have given
mhm.
more shape, like a corset to the hair. But it didn't do that. So I didn't like it. And I don't like this outfit. I also don't like yellow. And this is awful. So I'm
I
going to
don't like
say,
yellow either, bitch.
and that's my boyfriend's favorite color. But I have not done this to Michelle, I don't think ever. And I am going to say a lawnmower pussy because I
Yep.
am not
No,
living.
let's take it there because I was gonna say bad pussy, but like the only reason why I said bad pussy was because on the show you only get to see her from the waist up most of the time.
Oh,
But Ethan was like, "Oh, she looks good," and I'm like looking at her now. I said, "No, ma'am."
you know what? You know what's crazy is had the top portion not been yellow and it just would have been a black dress with yellow stars, it actually would have been okay.
I
If you
don't
look
even
at the
like the
bottom,
cut of that skirt.
if you looked at the bottom though, it would have been okay. Not a lawnmower. It's just that yellow panel. It just looks. She looks like SpongeBob with star cutouts.
It's
Ooh,
just it's
ooh,
looking
ooh,
it's
woof,
looking
ooh.
what's the
Yeah,
word? Very it's giving
horrible.
children's book.
Oh, reading rainbow, like those stars that you put on your ceiling whenever they glow at night.
Yes. It's
Yes.
giving, yeah, we can go
No.
twice the high.
Yeah, we can go twice as high.
Reading Rainbow.
Take a look. It's in a book. Reading rainbow.
And reading is fundamental.
And Michelle Visage looks like a lawnmower. Pussy.
Damn, bitch. Michelle, we love you.
We
We
love you,
love you,
girl. We
bitch.
love you. We really do. We do. Let's go over these runways. The runway theme is Terry Me Suit, 2-in-1, suit into a reveal.
Yes, God. And let me find.
Before we begin, though, I have to point this out, and I'm going to point it out at each girl. The trend tonight, though, aside from that, is little fucking earrings. I'm talking about micro earrings, like from Claire's, honey. Like the little bitty tiny rhinestones. Like, girl, if you are in drag, you better have on a fucking earring, even if it's just a button, but it needs to be this size at least. You are in fucking drag. Stop fucking wearing these little tiny things that you can't even see.
If you are, look at this earring, bitch. It would look like, no.
No, look at the difference. Look at the difference.
It's giving.
Girl, you got to have drag on, honey. It's drag.
Yes. Drag race.
Not Claire's race, honey. God, I hate it.
Not Claire's race.
Not Claire's race, honey.
So the first one is Bosco, and right off the bat, she walks out. What would this be described as? It's very
is it I do not have my references correct. Is it Rococo? Rococo? I know it's like a dandy. Like I think she even mentioned that. Which a dandy is. I did a dandy like like when I did the RuPaul Charles the second. Charles
it's very second, that style.
Yeah, like I think like 1700s ish. I could be wrong.
Well, chat, if you're in here watching, please educate us. We'd love to be educated.
Speaking of chat, I'm going to ChatGPT and I'm going to tell you right now what exactly a dandy is. What is the style of dandy?
Oh, Tracy just sent us the looks.
Oh,
thank you, Tracy.
Tracy. Shout out to Tracy. She is our podcast manager. She saves our lives all the time. So shout out to
comes through for the
Tracy. Yes. So dandy styled is tailored clothing, impeccable fitted suits, high quality fabrics, crisp shirts, often with high collars or ruffles, waistcoat, tailored trousers. It is often referred to as dandyism. And it's a distinctive, refined fashion lifestyle movement that emphasizes elegance, sophistication, and personal grooming. It first emerged in the late 18th century, particularly in Britain and France. So there we go.
I can definitely see the whole British aesthetic and style.
100%.
For me, this is a great pussy.
Well, girl,
great pussy down. Good, great pussy.
Listen, it's a great pussy, but one thing I am particular about is this really a suit? Because to me, a suit is like pants or a skirt with a jacket, and I don't
think this is a suit for their time period.
It's like a vest.
I think it's a suit,
but either way. I'm living. I love the hair. I love the makeup. I love the look. It is fierce. I would wear this down the house boots.
I think this is very Trinity coded. I don't know what it is, but like, girl, you and Bosco, I feel like are very similar in aesthetics. It's very kind.
I agree. I don't know why we're not best friends already and wearing each other's clothes. Maybe because I don't have gorgeous titties yet. But
maybe.
But Bosco is who I think I am. Yes.
I really like too when she took this off, like all of the fabrics looked really rich. And sometimes when you use these fabrics, she does. She's that girl. But the thing is, like, I think what really gags me with this look is that these fabrics can look cheap really quick.
Yeah.
Really quick. But she had, whoever made this, shout out to the designer because it's fucking sickening. I thought it was great. Great pussy.
She's fierce. Great pussy.
Next up, we have Georges. And let's give a shout out to the designer that made this, Jeffrey Kelly. Bitch.
Girl, Girl, the suit. See, this is the thing. Both of these, like with okay. So for instance, Bosco. I don't love the suit part
You don't love
of
the
Bosco.
suits? Oh,
I
for
don't
Bosco.
for Bosco. I love what's underneath, and I love the overall concept and the look in general. It's not bad. Her suit is not bad. It's still a great pussy.
Yeah.
But George's suit, I would wear the suit just as the suit, and then the
Girl.
reveal into this gown. We have found She Devil by Night right here.
Oh, period. Let me tell you, this suit, first off, let me tell you, reminds me, do you know Teyana Taylor?
Uh huh.
This is Teyana Taylor coded down. Like this is something she would wear because Teyana Taylor loves to ride the lines between masculinity and femininity. She just wore a big suit and cape and everything at the I think it was the
Met
BET Awards.
Gala.
The Met
Oh
Gala. Yeah, Met
yeah.
Gala. Sickening. This is very Teyana Taylor coded. I thought it was sickening. It's definitely like something you would see off the runway. The
The
dress is
hair, the
very
makeup.
the dress and the hair is very me and you coded. I told Ethan, I
Oh,
said, bitch, I would wear that dress.
yes.
I would wear that fucking
Yes.
dress. That's
Yes.
sickening.
Yes. It is so good. The color of red for the suit and then juxtaposition to the red of the dress. It's just so good. This is a great pussy.
The reveal too was fierce when she went and she grabbed this and she threw it and then she ripped the whole suit off and the gown was just so clean. Girl, Jeffrey shit on
Yeah,
that.
he did. He
Great
shit.
pussy.
Shit, 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 shit. Yep.
Next up, we have Diabetes. I think it's Diabetes, right? Yep,
Yep.
Diabetes. And for me, this was very much like a hit it and quit it. Like when she came out and she had the weights and she's like, "Oh, I'm at the gym." I didn't really see tracksuit at the gym like this. I don't know. The shoes were kind of like for me. And then when she took it off, like she had the whole like pussy stoned, and then I don't know. There was just a lot of stuff to this that for me just, and it might just be my preference. I don't know. Like, some
It's
people
just your
might think this is
it's
fierce.
no, it's just your preference because you and I are very similar. So I like it because of the fact of it's a tracksuit, so technically it is a
It is
suit,
a suit.
and
Yeah.
so that is creative in itself. And I like the tracksuit. I like that it's like almost 80s style with like the shoulder pads. Then when it's revealed into this little micro dress, normally I would hate these shoes, but for some reason, the way that she has the socks wrapped around them, I do like it here.
I do like the shoes with the second outfit, but in the beginning, I was like, oh, I don't like
Yeah, in
them.
the beginning, it's awful. In the
Yeah.
beginning, the shoes are awful. I like the micro dress. This is just one thing I'm gonna have to get used to. Diabetes style is she is majority of the time her looks are very simple.
Simple and referential for like the 90s, early 2000s, that whole like era,
Yeah,
which is great. Like, I love that she's doing all that, but I don't know. I just
yeah.
wasn't feeling this
But you
one.
said hit
Hit it
and
and
quit it.
quit it.
I say good pussy. I do like it. I do like it. Would I want more? Yes. Would I wear this? No. But I do like it. I think her hair looks great. Her makeup looks great. She looks polished.
Oh, she always like when you see Daya, that motherfucking mug is beat and snatched, and the hair is always on point. It's just for me.
Yeah,
It's
her
just I guess
hair.
it's preference.
To me, Daya has some of the best unique hairstyles out there.
Period.
She
And you know
always
what's
comes with
crazy
like
is
with a
the
full head.
styles are always so simple, but they're very
Yeah,
like Y2K, like different. I don't know.
yeah, yeah.
She's fierce.
Yep.
Next up we have Cynthia Lee
Oof.
Fontaine, and girl, this is a
This
fucking
awful. This is a lawnmower
awful.
down. Now, this is one thing I was telling you about. Well, I don't think I didn't mention this yet. I cannot stand that Cynthia does not wear breasts.
Girl,
She's
sorry.
so bottom heavy. No, I did
She don't
mention it earlier.
she
With
don't wear
no
breasts. Oh,
titties,
yeah, 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 yeah. You said
no
that.
titties, and you have a big ass and hips and no titties. Like the second look, even though I don't like the look, her hair and her makeup, she looks so gorgeous. If she just had some boobies, because that side profile, it's so flat and she has a big ass. Proportions matter to me. They
Yep.
do matter to me. And this is just a bad pussy. Bad.
Let me lubricate. Awful. Lawnmower
And
girl, when
the
she walked
reveal was
on the
not
runway with
good.
this, girl, what the fuck was this reveal? The corset wasn't even closed all the way in the back. It was like struggling for its life. And then when she took it off, it was I feel bad for her. Like the one thing about me is when people do reveals and Drag Race zooms in, bitch, it's like when someone falls and they don't help them. It's very that. Like it's cringy and it's like, oh, I feel so bad for them. But
Yeah.
girl, like this lash, she's falling off.
Is she?
Is she? Can you see it?
No, it looks fine to me.
Okay.
It's not giving me Gia.
Um yeah, this girl, the whole thing was a struggle bus. And when she took it off though, and she finally had the dress, it was gorgeous. Girl, I feel like this lash. Is she good?
Girl,
She
I thought
like
it looked fine.
well, she
I
keeps
thought it looked
stabbing me in the
fine
eye.
before. Yes, I thought it looked fine. And don't you edit that out. We want you to zoom into Chantel's eyeball when. Yes, bitch. You had
All the
like,
texture.
girl. You had knocked that microphone out of your way like it it was like in your way because you had to shit or something, girl. Like you was rushing to the toilet, honey. You had like
It's giving
thrown
white
her
chick.
across the room.
Move, bitch. You might want to let out the cheese. But yeah, lawnmower pussy. So sorry, Miss Cuckoo, but bye bye. Um, then next up we have Irene the Alien, and bitch, this was motherfucking sickening, girl. I was
So good.
gagged. So
There
for
was some
me, when I
good
think of
runways. This is probably one of the best runways, like collectively overall we've seen in a while.
and what's cool about this runway in general is that Tara meets Sue. Like this could go really basic and plain and lame, but
Yeah,
people really did push the boundary and really turn it. I
yeah.
will say there are some that I felt like I'm like this is not all stars quality,
Yeah,
but
of course.
this
But overall, it's the fact we have at least 3 that were like, mwah, and actually, I think we have more than 3. But anyway, yeah, go ahead.
no. So for me, this right here is a very good representation of what Drag Race All Stars season 10 is about.
Yeah,
Because this bitch came in with a fucking mask that looked like it was her face. She had big ass drag hair. She had a suit that looked like it was very like Mugler coated. I don't know. It's just very interesting looking. And then when she took that mask off and it went into this fucking weird elf looking creature and it was so whimsical and ethereal and evil looking all at once, I was like, this is drag. This is the fucking shit that we've been literally wanting on All Stars. No tea to like some of the girls, but like this is drag. This is what we want.
and you know what really makes me mad is that she had this same quality of looks on her original season. We missed all of that because she got eliminated first. Ugh.
The shade of it all.
But we get to see the quality now. This is a great pussy.
Irene the star, honey, because that's what she is.
Yes.
Great pussy. So next up we have Aja, and for me this was a hit it and quit it because I really liked the dress. I thought the fabric would. I'm talking about the cocktail dress, by the way. The cocktail dress fabric was very interesting looking when I saw it up close. I was like, "Ooh, I like that fabric. That would be kind of sickening to make in like a gown or something." Um, but girl, when she went into the reveal, I was like, oh.
I like it. You don't like it?
I just didn't like that the dress was too short. I don't like the shoes. They don't really match the outfit. I don't like the bracelets on the costume. For me, when
The
she
reason
also
why
went like when she went like
the
this
reason
with the
why
wings, I was like, no.
I don't love the shoes. I agree, but the reason why I feel like they're okay is because when you can't see in this picture, but when it zoomed into her, like all the lighter color was stoned in these like 40 SS silver stones, so it did match the jewelry and the shoes. I don't love the shoes with this. I
I was gonna
do
say she
like
should have did a black strappy heel.
Yeah, I mean, I do. Yes, because it would have blended more. But
Mhm.
I do like the dress. I like the cut of it. I don't mind that it's the length that it is. It's one of those that, like, because it's a tube, it can be right at the ankle.
Yeah, I
Um,
know. For me, it's a hit and quit it. It's not terrible. It just has a lot. It has some things that need to be tweaked.
Yeah, I'm gonna say good pussy with some tweaks that could have been great, but
Mm.
I liked it.
Well, good. Good for you, honey.
I liked it, and I like her hair. It looks interesting and weird.
The hair was cool. I liked the hair. Like I said, it's just really like it's accessorizing and knowing what looks good with something.
Yeah,
Next up, we have Lydia Butthole Collins. And girl, this suit was fucking sickening. I loved it.
I loved it too. And you
I
know
thought she
me,
looked
I
great.
hate this satinish style fabric. I usually hate it, but for some reason, there's always an exception to the rule. This dress looks phenomenal.
I think it's
Yes,
really because of
it
how the dress flowed and like it was just kind of like very ghostly, kind of.
yes. And also, somebody pointed out like you didn't have a steamer. Well, girl, y'all had them fucking stuff their outfits into a suit.
Girl, when he said that, I was like, what are y'all thinking? What are you
So
just trying to
even if
just
it
have
was
something to say?
steamed, yeah, even if it was steamed, it's going to get wrinkled some. But I loved it. I love that she kept on the jacket with this. This is what I'm talking about with Lydia. Like the transformation of Lydia from her first season to this season, there's just a polish to her.
Mhm.
And it comes with money. I mean, let's just be real. That's
Well,
just what it
also, like,
is.
it does come with money, but, like, if you look at these materials, it's literally glitter dot sequin with some fucking
Yeah.
satin, and let me tell you,
But
satin is
of
cheap.
it, the fit of it, the hair, the makeup, it's just all elevated. So for her, like, it's great for her. So I say great pussy.
Yeah, and when I was saying it's cheap, that's not I wasn't reading her, I'm saying that, like, it's not
No,
always
it's
money.
it's not. Yeah, it's not always money, but I think for her, in her case, it was because she was making all her own looks before, and now she has money to spend on designer. So even if you have a cheap fabric, you're still spending at least $500
I think she
at
made
the
this.
very least. You think she made this?
I think she
I need
made
to
this.
find
This is
out.
very her. We need to find
If
out.
she did make this, she's gotten way better for
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, regardless, this is a, good pussy to me.
I say great pussy.
Next up, we have Ginger Minge, and I didn't really care for this look.
I liked the concept of this, and I get
The concept was
why.
okay.
I get why the suit was so big because she had to fit the dress underneath it. I love the dress. I love the wedding dress. The suit was awful.
Really?
I liked the dress. Yeah, I mean
I feel like the tool.
it's a wedding dress. So like there's only so many things you could do with a wedding dress. I liked the concept. I thought she looked pretty. I like this. I don't like the suit. Um so I'm gonna say good pussy.
No, I mean I agree. I will say good pussy. It's not terrible. For me, I just felt like what really was a distraction, and this is very something I feel like you would have clocked if it was like at a pageant. When someone's walking out with a reveal and they're like this, getting ready to do that.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is that the cover up is awful.
Yeah, it was a terrible, like not terrible. It wasn't like
That's
a.
why
It was
I'm
a.
saying hit it and quit. No, I said good pussy. That's why I'm not saying a great pussy because the cover up was not good.
Yeah, I just feel like when she walked out and she's getting ready to do that was distracting. And then also like when she took it off, the one thing that really like got me about the look was um the tool.
Girl, you are killing me.
Why?
You are killing me. You're like this thing is on a bendable thing, and it's almost like when you have like one of those not a
A
microphone,
magnifying
a
glass,
lens
bitch.
magnifying glass, and you're like taking it into zoom. You're just like zoom, zoom,
Girl, now that I got my
zoom.
listen, I'm getting my live, bitch. I'm a professional
Girl, she is
streamer
getting
now.
her life. You don't even understand. She is feeling it, honey. She's like a judge. She's like zoom, zoom.
I'm feeling myself. So, but yeah,
Oh, girl.
the tool to me just looked very Amazon quality, but the dress itself looked good. I liked it. There was just
Yeah.
elements to this that I felt like could have been improved, but all in all, good pussy.
Yes.
Last but not
I
least,
yes.
we have Mistress Isabel Brooks, And for me, I did not like this look. I did not like this
Girl,
look. I get the
okay, so
story, and it's
I love
powerful.
the
Like,
concept. Again, I
yeah,
love the concept of it. Like I actually like the suit. And the reason why
no,
I like the suit is because it's supposed to look like, and no offense to anybody with this verbiage, it's supposed to look like a fat suit,
yeah,
like a cheap fat suit you would get from like Amazon or Party City. So I don't like it for fashion purposes. I like it for what the concept is. The gown is absolutely atrocious. I don't know what they were saying with this gown is beautiful. This length,
girl.
this length is not a length that a ball gown should be. The shape of the bottom is not, and that's because one, the fat suit underneath is making the shape, but also it's not enough fabric. It should have
It's
been a
not.
huge circle skirt. The top portion from the waist up is okay. It's not bad. But girl, my biggest thing with her is these little fucking 30SS rhinestones she has on her ears. Girl, you have all that neck, your hair is up, and you have not a big earring. It looks awful. It looks awful. This is awful. And for like what you said now on Patreon, if you want to see what Shontelle was going in on her, I wasn't going in yet. This is what I
Girl,
was
I'm
talking
gonna have
about.
that edited out though, bitch. Fuck all that.
No, no, you are not. No, you're not. You're gonna keep that in because that you didn't say anything mean. It was
I didn't
just
say anything
facts.
mean. It's facts. And
No, the fact is that you spit all this game. You judge all these girls. You say, and not just on the show, but online. You're judging these girls based off of their drag and their makeup and their looks. And you come out here looking like this,
and you're
and you
like, oh,
perform like,
Texas girls they come hard, and they know how to do drag and stuff.
and then
Bitch,
you
where's the
perform
drag?
like that.
Because
You
Texas does
perform.
it big, bitch. Where are the fucking big earrings, bitch?
And you come out here with the quality of the dress, no earrings. Your snatch game was horrible, and you're judging people like that. No, girl, sit down. Sit down. Stop being a fucking bully. Maybe instead of bullying people, you should take that energy and use it for your drag. Because the thing is that she's booked. It's not a lack of money.
She's
It's
Mistress
a lack.
Isabel Books.
It's
She's
and it's a
booked.
lack. It's a lack of taste.
Mm-hmm.
Sweetie, taste.
Yep.
Taste.
No
Taste.
taste.
This is awful.
That's what I mean.
Horrible.
Like I said on the
Bad
Patreon,
pussy.
y'all can go check it out. It's yeah. I mean, you covered it, but we went in, honey, and I was like, "Well, let me take a cut. Let me down.
Bad pussy.
Bad pussy. Bad pussy."
Um,
So, with that being said, though, with that
mhm.
being said, after all that, who is your top look and who is your least favorite look?
Well, there are a lot of, like, honestly, there's one, two, three looks that could easily be my top look. I'm gonna go with Georges just because both of those looks I would wear.
Yeah.
And I just think it's just yeah. But Bosco's also another one. Irene's another one, girl. I just yes. And this goes back to scoring, y'all. Scoring. The runway matters.
No, we're
My
not talking about
least
that yet. We're doing just the top runway and the
no,
least
I know,
favorite runway.
I know. My least favorite is Mistress. Followed really closely with Cynthia. The reason why Mistress is the worst is because at least after the reveal, Cynthia does look pretty, and the dress, even though there's issues, it fits her better than Mistress's reveal.
Yeah, and it
Just
wasn't
simple as
as
that.
like kind of. I know she had like the reveal issue where it's like getting it off, but like it still wasn't like horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So that is my favorite and my least favorite on the runway. What about you?
My favorite was definitely Georges. It was so kind, fierce, out of this world. And then my least was Mistress or Cuckoo.
Yeah, I agree. So, with that being said, we've seen the performance, we've seen the runway. Who is your winner of the week and who is your bottom two?
Mine was Georges.
As the winner.
of the top queen of the week was Georges.
Oh, really? Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Just
And
because
who
I
was your
really
bottom two?
liked her runway. I thought her runway was really solid. It was fierce. It was cunt. And then her Snatch Game, it wasn't like out of this world, but it was funny and it was clean and consistent. And both of those added up. The scores have been tabulated. The pageant is not rigged. And I said Georges.
See, I thought Georges was probably like third or fourth in the Snatch Game performance wise. Even though she was my favorite on the runway, Ginger, even though she didn't get a great pussy, she got a good pussy. And she was by far the best in the Snatch Game. So to me, in my tabulation, adding, subtracting, multiply, dividing, it equals to
And
Ginger top placement.
honestly, though, what you're saying though makes sense as far as like her being consistently okay, good in the runway, and then fierce in that. It's the same for me though. Like she was consistent in that, but she was fierce on the runway. So,
Exactly to me, it would be those two, in that's the top two, which was what the
right,
judges said. The judges said those two, so
yeah,
we were
So we're-
right on the money.
right.
Yeah,
Who is your bottom two queens?
Cynthia and Mistress for sure.
Me too. I put that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, even though Cynthia had some moments, there was a lot of cringe in her Snatch Game, and then this was one of the two worst looks on the runway. It was just that bad. Mistress just bombed the runway and the roast, period.
Oh my gosh, that's.
We find
What did you think about What did you think about the lip sync though? Did you think it was good or?
Well, we're gonna get to that. We find
Okay.
out that the actual winner is Ginger, and that the actual bottom two is Mistress and Cynthia, and they have to lip sync to who's zooming who, and it was an acoustic version. One thing I like about the show is sometimes they'll choose these unusual lip sync moments, which is refreshing for something different. I will say that this was an odd length. I felt like it was really short.
It also left me like, that's it? Like, is there more?
Yeah. But I will say, with something like this, that there's no music behind it. It's just you having to focus on the lip sync at
words.
hand. You have to focus on that. And that is what's gonna sell the moment.
Yep.
I personally thought Cynthia won that.
Oh, really?
I did.
I thought Mistress won.
I didn't think it was a slayage either way. I think they could have gotten rid of whoever. But I personally thought Cynthia won that over Mistress. I thought Mistress was fine.
I liked how Mistress did the whole.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Yeah.
It's just, it's that old school like lip syncing and stuff. I really like that she took all that and she really sold it.
Yeah. So we find out that Mistress wins the lip sync and Cynthia is packing home, honey. With that being said, now that we've seen like the 3 brackets, this is the first episode. I think we only have 2 more. Who do you think is going to win the season?
Ginger.
I think it's going to be Ginger too. And I think it's going to be deserved. I think it's going to be deserved.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, she's super talented. And, as long as she makes it, she's clean and consistent through this, she's got it in the bag.
Yeah. I mean, and also, Georges is right there too, girl.
Yep.
Bosco could easily creep up there depending on what this upcoming week brings. Let me look. Hold on. Let me go back here. Maybe Irene.
In the beginning, I thought Irene was definitely going to slay. I was like, oh, she's very talented. She's still, I'm not taking away her talent.
She is, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not taking away her talent, but I'm just saying the way that she came out the gates, just really swinging and being so strong, I was like, oh, she's going to win. But now that we've seen all this other people, this other talent, it's like
comparatively, Ginger's just like above everybody else.
Yeah.
I just think right now in my books, it's Ginger, then Georges, then Bosco, then Irene, and then everybody else.
Yep.
Well, that has been the episode. We hope that you have liked. Tell us in the comments who you think is going to win the season. And make sure that you go follow Shontelle on all of her Spaces at Shontelle Sparkles, her hair page at Glitter Bomb Wigs. She's doing sales all the time there, so make sure you're checking it out. You're streaming every Monday, Tuesday,
Wednesday from 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes, so go.
I think I'm going to
sub
stream
her
too
thing.
tonight, but obviously
Okay.
that's...
And,
Actually,
and
no, when
she-
you're watching this, it's a Tuesday, so I'll be streaming tonight.
Yes, and she does giveaways too. So lots and lots of giveaways. So make sure that you're going to do that. Girl, these are free. All you have to do for these giveaways is subscribe, like, comment, interact with our content. It's free. Why are you not doing this? It's free. So go do that. You can win prizes here, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
Might not always be close to me, but I'll meet you when we're 6 feet deep.